He was not a nice guy in this movie.
No. Let's see here. Charles Bronson, John Cassavetes, Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland's in this movie.
Yeah.
George Kennedy's in this movie. Jim
Donald
Brown.
Sutherland.
Trini Lopez is in this movie. Clint Walker's in this movie. I'm telling you what, it's a great film.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, I watched it, and I'll never get that time back. And I also did The Soloist with Jamie Foxx and Robert Downey Jr.
The wife put that one on the Netflix, and I kind of watched parts of it because she was watching it when I was trying to get ready for work and stuff. What'd you think?
I don't know. I just thought it was pretty anticlimactic. But it's based on a true story, so I can't really judge the story. But I don't. Maybe it just wasn't what I expected, and I just sat there like, okay, that's it.
Well,
and it ended.
Unfortunately, that's one that you and I had built up.
Yeah.
Because the previews and all of that made it look like it was going to be an excellent movie.
Like drama. And there was drama.
There was. But when it came out, people didn't flock to see it.
Right.
And it got bad reviews.
Yeah.
And then the missus, like I say, you watched it and didn't like it. The missus watched it. She thought it was okay. And the parts that I saw...
Yeah, it was okay.
Just didn't...
I guess that's a good way to put it.
It wasn't very riveting, I guess.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, maybe we're all just desensitized to the specialness of the story, but it's just like, okay, we've seen this before,
Yeah.
It was like August Rush.
Which is unfortunately, that's the big chance you take when you take a true to life, ripped from today's headlines type story. Somebody thinks, oh, that's a sweet thing, and then you try to make it a 2-hour movie.
More than what it is.
Yeah.
Well, and they did have, and the making of, and the special features of that, they had the actual guys. And so that was kind of neat to see their interview. But again, it was just like, okay, there was not a lot of personality there either.
Right.
So,
and it's one of those where, life just keeps going on for these two and nothing's spectacular.
Right.
And
Exactly.
nothing's, the movie came out, nothing really changed.
Yeah.
They got their 15 minutes of fame and then...
Yeah. And he's still playing on the side of the street.
Yeah.
So okay.
There you go. What good did it do? Yeah.
And then we did, which I've already reviewed before, Adventureland, because Geek Boy had not seen Adventureland.
Again, this is about the the very bad Cedar Point type amusement park.
Yeah. The kids that are on their college break in the summer work at Adventureland, and I thought it was cute. And I still chuckled at all the parts I laughed at when I saw it in the theater. So
yeah, I'm just afraid that I'm never going to eat a corn dog again.
Exactly. And there is a lot of pot smoking in the movie, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
A lot of marijuana.
Should you have some of that before you watch the movie? Would that help make it better?
No, you don't need it.
Okay.
It's funny on its own, Bob.
There you go. The Final Destination, your number one movie, last weekend brought in $27.5 million. Is it? Have we heard? Is this the Final Destination?
I don't know. It's called The Final Destination, so I hope so.
Inglourious Bastards in at number 2. Again, loosely based on The Dirty Dozen. Halloween 2, only $16 million.
Because nobody cares about Halloween right now.
There you go.
Nobody's in the mood to watch a scary movie that goes with Halloween.
And Rob Zombie's very good at scary, but you would think he would have... we should do this in October.
If it's still in theaters when it gets closer to Halloween, I think you'll see a resurgence of people who want to go see it.
But otherwise, District 9 in at number 4. That's made over $90 million
Still hanging in there.
G.I. Joe still in there at number 5.
I can't believe it.
$132 million.
I can't believe it.
Julie and Julia in at 6. Then The Time Traveler's Wife. Shorts, Taking Woodstock, which the wife and kid went and they thought it was okay, And then G-Force in at number 10. This is the guinea pig movie. $111 million.
Special Force guinea pigs. So cute.
That's just wrong.
Oh, Bob!
What?
I rented Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Oh, God.
It was great.
No.
I loved it.
No.
It was so good.
No, it couldn't be.
Okay, I just thought it was going to be cute, and I would laugh at the dogs because I'm a dog lover.
Because you're a dog lover.
Oh, it was so cute. It was darling. That's how cute it was. I loved this movie.
See, now I can't do darling.
It was better than Hotel for Dogs.
Which isn't saying much.
Yes, it is, because I loved that one too.
But what about Bolt? Was it better than Bolt?
It was on par with Bolt, because Bolt was pretty good. I'm telling you, Bob, we underestimated it.
What was Beverly Hills Chihuahua about?
Okay, well, there's this Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and Jamie Lee Curtis is in this, Bob, and she looks pretty good, so you might want to rent it just for that.
But I'm not sure I'm up with her real short.
Well, that's
haircut.
what she's got the short
It's
haircut. It's not Jamie Lee anymore. Okay. Well, anyway, it's this, posh dog, and all these puppies are being catered to, and they're wearing clothes and getting their quote-unquote hair done, and,
now see, I'm already starting to fall asleep.
No, don't fall asleep. So anyway, she is being I don't know how to say house sat, but I can hear that. She's being babysat by Jamie Lee's niece.
You mean dog sat?
Dog sat. Well, she's a baby, though. She's precious. Dogs are people, too. Anyway, so she's being babysat.
Okay.
And she gets taken to Mexico, and then she gets lost.
Oh,
in
no!
Mexico. And then, mayhem ensues. And it's all about how she gets from Mexico back to her owner.
It sounds like a Cheech and Chong movie.
No.
Now, do you need the marijuana before Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
No, it's so good. I loved it. Loved it.
Who voiced the Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
It was great.
And I'm assuming that when she was in Mexico, she met up with a lot of her relatives or something. And,
yep.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it.
And not all of them.
I know you're going to watch it.
And not all of them were, say, as well-to-do as she.
Correct.
Okay. And was there funny times?
The whole thing was hilarious.
Were there bad people chasing her?
Yes.
That were trying to capture her and try to cash in?
Yes.
Haven't seen a lick of it. Already got it figured out.
No, you don't.
Avoid it like the plague.
You don't. It was good.
Opening. Oh, before we get to opening in theaters nationwide, Amy went to see Julie and Julia. Finally, an Oscar-worthy movie for this year. She's already giving it the statuette.
That's what you said.
Worth driving out of town to see. Had a great time, lots of laughs. Julie's modern-day story was kind of whiny and self-indulgent, but she loved the Julie child side, which a lot of people are saying yes. She went to see Inglourious Bastards. Here's my review. Everyone dies. The end.
Okay, and then she called in, I just happened to be talking to her, so we don't take phone calls for movie reviews.
No, we don't.
She did the 3D, The Final Destination.
Okay.
She said the 3D was good, at the aspect of the 3D.
Okay.
But she said, copy my review for Inglourious Bastards.
Everyone dies. The end.
And then she said it was so stupid.
Because everyone dies. The end.
No, but it was, a teenagerly, like your daughter would probably watch.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because she's into that crap, her stuff. Now, opening this week, and I wasn't 100% sure. We've been talking about this one, but the more I see some of the trailers and stuff, the more I've been intrigued with Extract.
I'm telling you.
And then last night, as I was doing some, what we call in the radio biz, show prep, Mike Judge produced and wrote this movie. Okay.
Yes.
Mike Judge is the same person that brought you Beavis and Butthead.
And King of the Hill.
Two very fine programs.
Okay.
He has put together a trailer, about a 3.5 to 4 minute trailer, featuring Beavis and Butthead, previewing this movie.
Nice.
Sort of like in a Bob and Julie at the movies kind of way, and
like
it's
Mystery Science Theater.
And it's hilarious, because they got Beavis all dressed up in the smoking jacket, and they got him in the big chairs in front of the fireplace, and the violin music introducing them and stuff, and hello, my name is Beavis, and this is Butthead.
Nice.
And it's and it's very funny.
I never thought I'd hear you say Beavis and Butthead were funny.
Some of their stuff was. Some of their stuff was just stupid.
Oh, well, it's highly quotable. That's what's so great about it. Washing the dog, washing the dog.